From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 27-yard line.
To the air, May. Got a man, it's Kayshon Boutte. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. They go play action now. May. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
13 yards.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Romeo Doubs with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's 7. Bengals nothing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Gun. 11. Right 80.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
12. Let's get set.
Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And
you look at this Patriots defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And Xavier Worthy, 63 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll drop the throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Can.
Burrow on play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4.
You look at this Patriots defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
That is caught. Down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down.
11.
First down and goal to go.
Stop.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. A gain of 7.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
At the 38-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. May. Quick hitch, complete. It's Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's May. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Intercepted.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's May. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Henderson will try and run for the first. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now May on the sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open left side is Brown. He's into space, pass for 25. And finally taken down at the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. He's going to get 4 for this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki from 10 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. McPherson on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Plays hot.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Right back to Brown. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 2. They will toss to Brown. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts,
A loss of 7.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
48 yards.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a toss to Henderson, headed right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's May. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Yeah, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, 70 yards. And the Bengals are able to add on to their first half lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Makes the score Bengals 30, Patriots 7. Evan McPherson.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
To throw, it's May. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Right 80.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TV. Mike Gesicki, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing here is May. Got his man. It's Williams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side with Henderson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, here we go, sir. Ready, what's that?
They'll throw with May.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On play action, May.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Got.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. Try to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 19-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, it's Perine.
But he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Wide 80. Got.
They're going to try and throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
At the 44-yard line.
Gun. Hey, can.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Got.
Now Burrow.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
On 2, ready?
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
What?
Burrow will throw. Open man is Tinsley. He's got it. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now a give left side. Brown with it. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Here we go.
Up the middle, here's Pirine.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Bengals 44, Patriots 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Look at the spin.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They go play action now. May. Got a man, Boutte.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Crazy.
To the air, May.
Short pass caught by Henry.
His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Patriots first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Off the play fake. Here's May. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and through as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Five. What's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New England.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they suffer their 4th loss so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.